short turnaround. We were only just playing Friday night, and now obviously we're playing tomorrow night. How do you freshen the guys up and get them ready to go?
Look, I think it's perfect for us, to be honest. It's nice to have a quick turnaround because obviously the result wasn't what we wanted, but the performance was really good. So I feel like the lads are ready to go, and I feel like there's a few players that are fresh that we can turn to, and we're looking for a positive performance for sure.
It was positive, certainly the second half. The boys showed a lot on Friday night. You take a fair bit out of that?
Yeah, I do. I think even the first half, the narrative around the second half being, really strong in the first half, not so much. It's interesting because we went in at half time and they hadn't had a shot on goal. And I think at 33 minutes, we've had 8 touches in their penalty box to 2. We've had 23 final third entries to 5. So we were completely dominant, right from the get-go, really, other than probably the first 5 or 10 minutes and that soft set-piece goal. So, look, like I say, lots of positives to build on. Second half, obviously, a little bit of energy and some fresh subs probably helped our cause. But at the end of the day, we have to execute better in front of goal, and that's what we intend to do.
And Jacob Brissett was one of those. Great speed down the left wing. He really gave you something, didn't he?
Yeah, he's good. Look, he's been great in a few games, to be honest. I think the week before he had his first start against Western United. Again, that was another really positive performance, and we dominated that game, and he was impressive in that. Had a couple of opportunities himself. I think when the penny drops for him in front of goal and his combination play with some of his teammates, he's a real bright talent and one for the future.
So Newcastle, what are you expecting from them?
Yeah, look, Jets they're a good side. They play some good football. They're well organised. But they're also vulnerable. They've shown moments of vulnerability in some areas that we can exploit, and we want to get on the front foot and make sure that we look to do that.
Back-to-back home games at Suncorp, what's the message to the fans?
Look, the message to the fans is we share their frustration. We're certainly hurting the same as they're hurting, probably more so, but the players and staff are working really hard, and I think like they saw the other night, the fans that were there, they were up and about and they could see that, we were throwing the kitchen sink at them. We have what we have at this stage, player-wise and recruitment-wise, and we know that we're probably a little bit short, but we're also, at the initial phases of a longer rebuild, and, we have to be willing to suffer a little bit in order for us to lay the foundations to get out of this. So. I feel like the last 3 weeks, 3 really good performances. We haven't had the results to match, but if we can get the fans behind us again and we can play the right football to get them on side like we had the other night, then I feel like that moment and that win's not far away.
Can I assume we'll see a different lineup, given some guys may need to be rested?
Yeah, look, we might make some changes and try and freshen it up. Obviously, we've got a quick turnaround again to the City game, so we just have to be careful with making sure that anyone we put out there is fit and physical and ready to go. And I know that there are some boys that have been pushing and knocking on my door ready for opportunities, so we'll see how they train today.